Hey guys, today I'm just showing off a complete meme build. Yeah, if you don't have the cards, it's fine. Wouldn't worry about it too much. So here we're going to Theosis, and we're going to grab Fenrir, and then from here we're going to activate Fenrir effect. This hand is pretty incredibly mid, but whatever. Rise Heart effect. And we're just going to hope this works out, huh? Okay, so now let's go. Let's just grab prep. Why not? Yeah, prep. Great. And then let's go era. And let's put it over here. Let's resolve this effect. So that is in our graveyard. So let us just banish a copy of Birth then. Birth is fine. Effect of era. We'll just lock this zone. And then we will go ahead. On top of Rise Heart, we make a Rise Heart. And now let's normal summon Solitaire. Solitaire effect. For beating Solitaire, it's a special summon Uni-Zombie. And this will trigger our copy of a Rise Heart, which is just fine, we're chilling. Uni-Zombie effect, targeting Uni-Zombie, sending Necroface. Necroface effect, and a Rise Heart. Well, doesn't matter the chain order for this, so we'll just chain it like whatever. I made this mistake like at some point, but I got confused as to which Necroface was which, so that was kind of goofy, but whatever. So, okay, that's what we have to work with. So, didn't get lucky enough to hit the other Necroface. Happens, I guess. So, let's see. What do we have here? Sadness. Well, alright, that's fine. Let's see if we hit something this time. Alright, let's go. Detach Necroface. Round 2. Now let's banish our copy of Uni-Zombie. Goodbye. So let's go once again. Chain 1. Chain 2. And we've banished 8 cards. So, not that much here yet. Happens, I suppose. Okay, so did we hit the other Necroface? No. Unlucky, I suppose. I'm now realizing that I forgot the play was not to banish actually Birth. I should have banished my other copy of Theosis. So that was just me trolling, I guess, which is fine. So this is just the basic idea here. So we just do our normal cash combo and we try to make a Rise Heart as per usual. But this time we throw in Uni-Zombie and Necroface. That's about it. So right here, right now, our opponent is 13 cards down. So this is pretty low roll. This is the lowest roll you could possibly get. So here we'll just do prep. We'll just prep, summon, whatever we have here is fine. So I think Fenrir is somewhere, right? So, yeah. Fenrir. Cool. And then we chill. And here, let's see, 21 cards, 20 cards, okay. So we won't deck out here, I'm pretty sure, if we do what I want to do. So, let's summon Tearlament's Kashtira. So, here we can choose who we want to mill. We can mill out our opponent more or ourselves. So we will do ourselves here. In hopes that we hit Necroface. We did not hit Necroface, sadly. Well, let's grab Birth here. Cool. Okay. Simply unlucky. And then we'll grab this as material. And then here, we can of course wait for our opponent to play a card, but I'm not about it, so not feeling like it. We're going to now detach these 3. We're going to banish Tearlament's Kashtira. Now we're going to attach, activate this effect, Necroface effect. So now we're going to see if we banish Necroface. Wow, seriously, never lucky. Alright. That's fine, I guess. So now let's attach Tier Cache. Attaching back Necroface. So I have 13 cards in deck, my opponent has 16. Yep. So this is kind of jank, but it is what it is, I suppose. But whatever. So here, now that it is turn 3, we can go for the deck out, and we should be able to win. So we will hold on to Preparation Effect here. So we don't need to use these effects yet. So we're going to go Shangri-Ira here. Doesn't really matter what we summon. We are really out of targets though. Okay. Well, whatever is fine. Doesn't matter what we summon, we just need to activate Shangri-Ira effect. Okay. So we don't have a target to add. Alright. And then the last card we have to add is Rise Heart, I believe. So we'll activate Birth here. We will not use the effect of Birth yet. Not just yet. Okay. So now we're going to do the funnies. So we are no longer locked now, which is great. And also, no real target for our unicorn, so whatever. So since our opponent has back row here, I guess we'll just go for the back row. So let's do this. And then, yep. One of our last cards should surely be Necroface. So all of our mandatory triggers and then these triggers are going to be activating. I'll grab Scareclaw, Kashtira, why not? I don't think anything is super important here. We can do the Zone Lock if we want. The Zone Lock doesn't really matter because that's not the win con we're going for. But we'll activate it just because anyways. Now Theosis here. And we'll take this copy of Theosis. So 16 cards here remaining. Okay, and now we get to attach. Still haven't found the other copy of Necroface. Never lucky. Okay. Attaching Necroface now, so we've already activated the effect of Arise Heart. Okay. So now we also have these effects available. We will not use them just yet. So next, what we're going to do is we actually genuinely don't super care about either of these, so we'll just do... Let's go for Unicorn. Replace Unicorn with Kashtira Arise Heart. Very cool. Now, we have another play available to us. So, we can make either Donner or Blackluster Soldier. And we can also summon back a non-XYZ Kashtira. So we'll just do that right now. We will summon back Tirlement's Kashtira, and we will use this to, of course, actually mill our opponent this time around, right? Because surely the last card in our deck cannot be Necroface. That is my hope, at least. So now we activate the effects of our Arise Hearts. Okay. And now we will grab whatever's fine. Attach this. Attach that. Sure. Does not matter. So what's going on here? Let's see. Once per turn, you can summon. Once per chain. Isn't this soft once per turn? What? I think Arise Heart is bugged. Right? No, wait. This guy doesn't have 3 materials. That's what it is. Oh, I'm trolling then. Well, that's fine. Okay, so now we have this. So we have all these 3 guys, and we're going to make space. So I guess I'm a bit tired. Okay, so now all 3 of these guys, they'll be banished. And of course, when we banish our Arise Heart here, this will trigger Necrophase and Arise Heart. So we'll go chain 1 like this, chain 2 like this, and that will banish a few more cards. And while we're at it, actually, we want to summon back Arise Heart here. So we can probably deck out someone with 60 cards like this. So we're going to summon back our copy of Arise Heart. Soft once per turn. Alright, let's go. Necrophase. Okay, the other one. Lit. So we're attaching this one. And then we're going to go 1, 2, like this. And then we're going to go Necrophase effect again. So, honestly, this looks good like this, but I mean, I have no real opponent here, so this is clearly a meme build. Like, you won't get this far normally. But anyways, continuing on. We can technically trigger Necrophase a few more times, so let's test how many times we would have been able to trigger Necrophase. So, Necrophase. Okay, which one is this? This one doesn't have any, so this one has the copies of Necrophase. Okay. So this guy, I will just attach Theosis, I guess. That's fine. This one is the one I want to attach Necrophase onto. And then we have 2 more mandatory activations. And then here we can activate Arise Heart again. Lit. So next we'll attach whatever, doesn't matter. This is just my whole deck, I guess. Okay. And then here, since our opponent has something, we won't have to banish our own card. So now we'll do Arise Heart like so. Detaching both copies of Necrophase there. Now we have a long chain. 1, 2. So this would be banish 10 more cards. So this, keep in mind, is low roll. For some reason, Necrophase was like my second last card in deck. So a little unfortunate there, but whatever, I guess. And I guess we can activate this because why not? Doesn't really do a whole lot for us here, but whatever. So no cards in deck for either player. Necrophase effect, Necrophase effect. Okay. So which one is this one? This one. This one has yet to activate its effect, so we'll actually now go attach Necrophase onto this one. And then we attach whatever onto this one. Doesn't matter, right? And this can now activate its effect. Okay. If we still had more cards to banish, it would have triggered Necrophase again, but so instead, I'll trigger my effect of Scareclaw Cash to banish a card to trigger my copies of Arise Heart so I can attach again. Okay, so we'll do that. So now we have this one is the one it's attached to, right? So this is the one we're attaching to. So we're attaching here, and then we'll attach, I don't know, Theosis here. Why not? And then here we can trigger the banish again, so we'll do that. Yeah, whatever's fine. Just detach Necrophase. And then we'll banish Scareclaw Cash. Or like, whatever. It doesn't super matter here. And then chain 1. Chain 2. Here we would just try to make sure we attach to the right one. Okay. So this is banish an additional 20 cards right now. This would have banished 20 off of the Necrophase here. So we'll attach onto this one once again. This guy has material, so we'll try to keep this one. And we'll attach onto here like so. And then here, do we have more linking we can do? Just a little bit. So unfortunately, I can only attach to this guy like one more time. Technically, I guess. I can't do the additional attach, so that's unfortunate, I suppose. But we can do this. Donner. Donner Dagger for higher. And now, Arise Heart, Necroface. This is Banish 25 after we've been already decked out, pretty much. So, whatever. Grab Necroface. And then next turn, if I detach, this would banish again. So that's banish 40 cards. So we can do like a little bit of looping. Like, yeah, a little bit of looping here. If I played 3 Arise Heart, I think I could have looped even harder. So whatever. Now we pass turn. Our opponent, no cards in deck. Like, I overkilled them. If they had like 2 decks, I think they would have still decked out, you know, just 80 cards. Boom. Your opponent cannot play anymore. Great. And I mean, of course I low rolled at the start. If I simply had more cardboard, would have been better off. So, anyways, this is just the general idea. So, we have Unizombie and Shiranui Solitaire. I would, if possible, if I was focusing on this combo, I would throw in a bridge for Small World and try to use that to get Unicorn. But, yeah, it's fine that we can... Well, it's pretty good, actually, that we can banish Necroface to grab, like, a guy. So we can't use it to grab Solitaire, unfortunately. Too much in common. Is there a target that is fine for this? Maybe if we start Necroface in hand, and then Small World banish? We could banish, like, Necroface, then a Dark Monster, and then grab Unizombie, and then we can reattach the banished Necroface, even if it's face down, onto our copy of Arise Heart. I mean, it's just intrusive thoughts like this that keep me up at night. Well, yeah. So in general, your goal is to have a copy of either Solitaire or Unizombie in hand. And having Necroface in hand isn't an issue. That just means there is no longer any RNG. You don't have to high roll to hit the Necroface because Unizombie also can be scarred from your hand as effect. So we can get rid of our Necroface in deck and in hand, and that's both. So on the first turn, if we only have 1 Arise Heart, we're going to, of course, banish Unizombie. So this will be banish 10. So first time, 10. And then they will be attached onto Arise Heart, which we actually have access to here, I think, right? Do we? Can we do this? Yeah, we can. So, special summon Fenrir, and then special summon Tiedeman's Kashtira. Probably just mill our opponent 3, just to help out the cause, you know? And then we also grab Rise Heart, and then we can Shangri-Ira. And then, yeah, okay. Just checking, so that line totally works. So we can get Shangri-Ira, Arise Heart, normal summon Solitaire, and Solitaire, of course, is a little bit better than Unizombie for the context of this combo, because this will give us an additional, like, material onto our Rise Heart, and that's sometimes pivotal. But just sending Necroface should put us at 3 anyways. But then we will detach to banish Unizombie, and then that will be banished 20. Next turn, we should be able to do it again, because on detach Necroface effect, and all that. And then do it again, banish 10 more, reattach, and then that should be, well, including our Kashtira, Tiedeman's Kashtira. We mill our opponent 3 cards. With Rise Heart, we banish 3 cards, so that's 6 cards from there. So that is a total of 36 cards banished. So if our opponent has if our opponent has a 40 card deck, they should be completely decked out. There should be no cards remaining in the deck. And yeah, that's kind of where we're at, and we should have a few cards. Not that many, but yeah. We should have access to our, like, Theosises and stuff, so we're pretty solid in general. Big Bang is not really necessary for this, but actually Big Bang is useful in this situation specifically, because we have Tiedeman's Kashtira. If we have Big Bang as well, I suppose, we can detach Big Bang, actually, to special summon our copy of Tearlament's Kashtira to help mill out our opponent a little bit more. So hopefully our opponent can't like either deck us out or kill us on this turn, and we should simply be able to wrap it up the next turn, and they should just be doomed. In theory, but yeah. You won't often see hands that good, like, oh, this is actually a good hand. How about this one? Yeah. This one? Not so much. Not a good hand. This hand? Not a good hand. How about this one? This one is not really playable either. Like, none of the Necroface part of the deck does anything unless we can normal summon Uni Zombie and then make a Rise Art, so. Can be a bit unfortunate, but yeah, in general, this somehow gets the job done. And what is actually pretty comedy, I think, is that you can actually use Cyframe Lord Omega as well. Like, just not completely related to this, but if we have Cyframe Lord Omega with a Rise Heart, you can banish a card from your opponent's hand and then just attach it to a Rise Heart, and then it will never go back to your opponent's hand. So it's like a really crappy hand loop. And I guess that's why people run a Pointer of the Red Lotus. You can do the same kind of thing, and it just hand loops your opponent. But, like, I don't think that's super worth it. Like how this isn't super worth it either. But, whatever, I guess. If you have any funny ideas, feel free to share in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.